Oh my God, there you are.
Hello. You are. Hello. How are
Oh, do you like my hat?
Oh, hello.
I was just out in the garden.
Wow. You've got a garden. Oh my God, I haven't seen you in so long.
Such a treat to see your face. It really is. Oh,
Oh, good to see you. I miss you. I miss people,
I
honestly.
know. Oh my God. It's just me, Simon, and the kids, and I feel like I'm going insane. I put on makeup today because
Oh, fancy. You're
yes,
fancy.
I was going to see another person.
Wow.
So
Oh my God, I know. I'm like, every day I wake up and I'm like, what day is it even? And I'm like, should I just like wear a burlap sack?
well, I'm close to it, you know.
Oh, I love that. Is that a cover up?
It's sort of a cover up that I'm using as a full
cover-up.
outfit. Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's like almost getting dressed for dinner in these times, in these COVID times.
It really is. Gosh.
I can't believe it. It's so crazy.
It's
What's going on?
it's madness, you know.
It's mad. It's mad. And it just keeps going. I mean,
It just keeps going.
it's crazy. How are you holding up out there?
I
You
mean,
and Simon.
we're fine, you know. I mean, thank God.
Yeah.
We're very fortunate to have help with the children.
Right.
So,
Really
you know,
privileged. We're both privileged.
I have a couple hours a day. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I don't know if you can hear this. There's a plane going overhead. We don't usually get many of those out here.
Where and where
We're in the country. Yeah.
in the country?
Yeah, we're out in the country. And what about you all?
We're the country. Yeah, we're at our farm. We're up at our farm.
Oh,
We've got a farm, so
lovely.
it's nice. Yeah, I've been walking a lot, like 10 miles, 12 miles.
Oh, wow.
So
That's quite a distance up. You mean you put my exercise routine to shame. It's completely embarrassing.
oh, I know. I'm like the fattest person in the world. I know. I know.
Oh,
I'm just eating, eating cake and bread and, because I don't care. It's just me and my husband and my 3 kids and, and our nannies.
yes.
And
Just keeping it small and returning to the basics for us.
getting down to the basics is nice. It's really good. It's like, I don't, I don't like what's going on. I don't like that there's a pandemic, but I do like that I'm able to sort of discover these new routines, really slow down.
Absolutely. I've had the exact same experience. But I mean, you and I, we will just babble on and on if we don't have somebody. So you know how we are.
Can I just pause for 1 minute
please.
while I close the door because my dog is chewing on a bone?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And, I'll let anyone who's watching know why we're here. We're here. The Hollywood Reporter has very kindly asked us to have a little chit chat and sort of catch up about our, oh, there she goes. Oh, she's so funny. She's so funny. Yes, so we've been asked.
So sorry.
Please don't apologize. I was just explaining to anyone who might be watching that we've been asked by the Hollywood Reporter to talk about our upcoming
movie
film.
Right, which I so wish I could see you at the premiere.
I know.
Because it was such a making Sophia was such a sensual experience, such a sort of human experience. Does that make sense?
It does. Start to finish, the process was, yes, very sensual and very, very organic.
Organic, extremely organic, and sort of like grounded in like the experience of like being 2 women.
Absolutely.
You get to play. You're not allowed to. You're not meant to play sort of these natural women. And there's so much naturalism, as you say. So it was so organic, so natural, so organic, so human. What a pleasure it was. What a pleasure.
Just a joy. I mean, really, this word has come up many times, but I think for me it was a privilege. It was a privilege to be given the gift to play these roles of, these women that nobody knows about them, that they're lesbians. Nobody, that sort of thing isn't done. And so to have that privilege to play this sort of previously undiscovered, type of person for that time, and to do it with you, of all people, dear friend, and
Absolutely.
best kisser, and I'll say
you're a good kisser, and I know you're being funny, but you're a good kisser.
No, you stop, because it's
you're
you.
a great kisser. What a privilege to kiss you.
A privilege.
No, I think that you've hit it right on the head. Like, it's having the opportunity to sort of bring these, as you said, these lesbian characters out of the shadows, sort of being able to bring them into the light. Because, their stories are so sad. They're tragic stories. So it's really it's like the work of, it's sort of like the work of a doctor or a sort of what do you call it? Like a medium, someone who sort of brings them back from death.
Yes.
To connect them with the real world. Yeah. What a lovely sentiment, that it was a privilege. Yeah,
absolutely. And especially, I know, and we've talked about this many times, but particularly the filming of the sex scene, and we receive this question sort of over and over.
The number one question. I think it's almost the only question
we get asked about the film. But I never get tired of talking about it. So
no, me neither. I'll talk about lesbian sex scenes forever.
Yeah. Because for me, and I you and I on set would be talking, and for us it was sort of a similar experience of, it's certainly foreign to both of us.
Very foreign. Never done it before in real life. I've never.
Exactly. And I hadn't, and I won't. But
and I never will. I've never have, never will. My husband can tell you that. I've never have. Never.
And mine too, Simon, and our kids also know that.
And we've got our husbands, our male husbands.
Yes. But to sort of have the safety to play in that space on a set with you was such a wonderful experience, and it felt very in some ways very familiar, because if lesbian sex, it's not rocket science. It's it's basically just finger and mouth stuff, and both of us have been doing that since we were teenagers, I'm sure. So
right. So almost like lesbian sex sort of doesn't present the same challenges as heterosexual sex, just because it is simpler, and it's sort of like less
it's less
event.
Yes.
Less, right. It's sort of a version of sex, but as you said, it's everything that you've done when you were maybe 13, 17.
Like everything pre-uni,
Right, pre-uni, exactly. Like before you discover the joys of penetration.
Sex, yeah.
But sort of like, it's almost familiar, even though I've never done it, and right. I probably and I never will.
Right.
But it is almost familiar in this way that it's sort of, I think it comes back to that that it's very natural, because it's almost like making love with yourself.
And the skin, just everything, it's so soft. That was my overwhelming impression, was how soft it was. There was a softness to it.
And in addition to the softness, I think that it was, what's the word I'm looking for? It's very soft.
Yes.
Lesbian sex is very soft,
tender. Yeah, I keep coming back to soft.
Very soft.
Think of another word.
I wish there was another way to describe it besides so soft.
Yeah.
It's soft. And just touching you, and the kissing and the skin.
Yes.
And all very soft.
Yes. Soft. I think, yes, we we found it. We've really hit the nail on the head.
And I think sort of that, that sort of defines the style of sex, because the two bodies are so soft when they meet each other. It's sort of like soft.
And
So style effects is always a
yes,
soft style.
yes, the form is dictated by the
Medium.
yes, by the medium. Exactly. That's so
soft bodies sort of coming together again in a very sort of pre-sex way.
yes.
In the way that lesbian sex is.
Yes. And I think the film is we have yet to see I think the final cut, but I think for the two of us, we're going to be proud of the result.
Oh, it's the proudest thing I've ever done.
Oh yes, the greatest honor of my life to play a lesbian opposite you. I mean,
like, I had so much fun. I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, but I had so much fun pretending to be a lesbian with you.
Yes, with you.
With you? Because I remember on set every day we'd get to set and we'd be like, okay, cameras on. Now we're lesbians. And
now it's something else. Yeah.
It was a delight to just do that, to every day just sort of climb into this like funny, universe, this lesbian universe with you, and
yes.
we had less.
God, it was so great.
You know that both characters do commit suicide at the end by throwing themselves into the sea.
I'm so sorry. One of my children is in the background and he's doing something very silly. And well, I'm sorry, what was that you were saying?
Oh, I was just saying how fun it was. What a blast we had.
Yes,
even though the trajectory of our characters was that they, at the end, join hands and then both commit suicide by throwing themselves into the sea. And how sort of
you need to stop that. You need to stop that. I'm sorry, he's being very naughty. He's being very naughty.
Don't have to tell me. I mean, I've careened mine, out in the barn. I told him, don't come in here, Mommy's working. Like, how long does that last? Oh,
right. Never long.
Never long.
Well, I mean, such a pleasure to see you, and
so wonderful to see you.
A little about, I mean, I don't know what your schedule is like. I've got meetings and meetings and meetings and interviews, but would love to do this in a less formal setting, certainly.
You have a lot of meetings and interviews then, or
oh, about the film, have you not?
Loads, not like loads.
Calling. I mean, my husband, Simon said, you leave your phone outside the bedroom. Starting at 9 p.m. There's no phones, because otherwise it's nonstop. It won't stop.
And that's because it's ringing so much, or
yes, I mean, it's just people love a lesbian film, and I think especially the combined star power of you and myself, me, means that they want it. So this is gauche even to discuss, but just all of that to say,
right. And when not that this is even the reason why either of us would ever do a film like this, but just to say that, when it does come around to award season, because clearly that's always something we're considering when award season does come around. I know we'll both be, in a good position. Neither one of us more than the other, but I do,
No, very much a true ensemble.
Oh yeah. I mean, not that, there's no awards for ensemble work, but right.
Well, so good to see you again.
Oh, wonderful! Such a pleasure. Yeah, so fun. It really brings me back to our shooting and our love making. Hey, lover.
Love oh my goodness.
So silly to be lovers with another woman. So silly.
Really. I'm blushing, I can't stop. So
I won't do it in real life. Good to see you. I am getting a text actually. So I'm wanted.
Oh, okay, well, go hop up, and thank you again to the Hollywood Reporter, and
thank you to the Hollywood Reporter. And
everyone watching,
thank you guys.
go see The Purplest Mountain.
Purplest Mountain. Please go see it wherever
possible.
allowed to see movies.
Right. So silly.
So silly.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
we'll see you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Fiona.
Blue.